Hello, YouTube. It's I, the one and only Kitsune Kodomo, or Thither Sharp, however you want to call me. Got a story I want to tell. Long ago, in feudal Japan, there was a woodcutter and his apprentice. They were out one day cutting some wood, and they worked late into the night. See, this happened many times before, and as those many times, they decided to make camp and stay out for the night. Now, this happened to be out during the winter, so it was very cold. And they knew they really haven't had anything to worry about, like such as bears and such, because they have already gone into hibernation. So they went ahead and went to sleep, no problems. And then the young woodcutter, let's call him Hiro. Well, Hiro went to sleep, and he awoken hearing something strange. He automatically thought, "Oh my God, it's a bear! Shit, I'm gonna have to run. Get the old man and run." But as soon as he opened his eyes and jumped up, what he saw shocked him. It was a woman with pure white skin and white hair, standing over the dead man, sucking his life away. Hiro was scared. He wanted to scream, but for some reason he couldn't. Only thing he could do was try to run, but the second he actually moved and made a sound, the woman saw him. She just sprang and rushed over to him. "You saw me," she said. "I should kill you right now, but I decided to let you go. Only on the condition that you do not tell anybody what you saw here tonight. And if you do, I'll find you, and I'll finish what I should have done." Is that understood? "Hi," Hiro responded, fearfully. So, the next morning, when Hiro returned to the village, he told everybody that a bear had got the old man and killed him, and that's why he could not bring back a body. Everybody felt tragic and definitely, well, everybody was kind of shocked at this fact. And so time went on, and a few weeks later, Hiro had to go and run an errand in the village. And while he was out, he happened to come across a very beautiful and attractive young woman. Hiro was smitten by the elegance and grace that she had about her. And for a second, their eyes met, and then they quickly fell in love with each other. And not long after that, they got married. It was about 6 months into his marriage. He had to run another errand in the village, and he happens to run into the woodcutter's wife. She started to talk to him about the night that happened. She asked what exactly happened. Hiro replied, I told you before it was a bear. But the woodcutter's wife just looked at her like, no, it wasn't. There's no way it could have been. I know what happened. That wife of yours, she was the one who did it. She's a monster, I can tell. Hiro just looks at her like she's crazy, like, okay. Like, but she was relentless. Like, I'm telling you, she is a monster. You have to kill her. Hiro takes a step back. You're crazy. And just shrugs it off and walks away. So yeah, many years went by, and the Hiro and his wife were madly in love. They had children, but something strange was happening. See, as he grew older, she stayed young, radiant, and beautiful. So, it's like happened. What happened next took place many years after. Hiro was just sitting and talking with his wife. He was like, well, something happened, honey. Something happened to me many years ago. I felt very uncomfortable talking about it, but I think I'm ready to talk about it now. It's like, honey, what's wrong? What's happened? He started slowly, and he began to explain what happened that night. And when he was finished, her eyes was shocked. How? And she started, how? He interrupts her. Like, I don't exactly know why she let me go, but anyway, as years pass by, and it's all over. It's just no way she'd still remember. But his wife still looked at him shockingly. How could you? You promised not to tell. Hiro Hiro finally now realizing what had happened. But his wife just continues to look at him. I loved you. I gave myself to you completely. I never did that before, not to a human. And all of a sudden, a glow of white light fills the room. And she reveals her true form. She was the woman who was in the snow, Yuki-onna. You promised me that you wouldn't tell anyone, but you broke that promise tonight. For the sake of our children, I won't kill you. But if you ever treat them wrong or hurt them in any way, I will do so. With a gust of wind, she vanished, leaving nothing behind but snow flurries. The end. Alright, that story was an old folklore, like I said before, called Yuki-onna. Yuki-onna is a yokai. It's pretty much a snow woman that was said many years ago that during intense and horrible snowstorms, people could see a woman dressed in white standing out in the snow as if it was a clear, warm spring day. Anyway, shoutouts to Unrested. It's part of the reason why decided to do this story and wanted to do this. So sorry for stealing your flow just a tad bit more. I know you figured that it's flattering because imitation is the highest form of flattery. So anyway, if anybody likes this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Again, taking his words. Please don't talk about my chapped lips. Alright, and have a good day. If you want, and if you want me to do more videos like that, then let me know in the comments. I'll try to find some more interesting stories to say. Alright, bye.